So you want shitty podcasts, something to hear when you drive, or some internet loser saying, hey, it's great to be alive. So let's talk nonsense. Hey, why not? We'll soon find out we don't know a lot. But here's one fact I think we both know. You're here now to see the Castoe Show.
Take your One Piece gay porn and get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Well, excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I only saw that because we were rolling and I needed a funny intro bit. Hey, welcome back, guys. Another Sunday here at the Castoe Show. How we all feeling?
Guys, we've been swearing the first
Not so
minute.
not so
YouTube
good
changed their
anymore.
policies.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I took you down with my words, Mac.
You're never sorry for it. And you keep doing it. So
Can you feel my smile through the mic?
yeah, I can feel your insincerity through the mic.
Yeah. Yay.
I'm just editing the Metal Gear Solid video where you wasted 30 minutes of our time by not doing what I said immediately because you wanted to be right about something. So
My bad, OG. I put if you go to the end of that recording, I say, "Hey, hand up. That's on me. That's my fault."
yeah, and then you immediately take it back. It's the thing. That's the thing.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
well, I apologize. I'm sorry.
Well.
I know. Hey, if you want, you could come and take a
another day.
pound of flesh from me anytime. I'm
Another
right here.
Day, another day, another dollar. Let's keep going.
Yes. This is what a marriage looks like, folks. It's not always pretty. Okay.
It's never pretty. It's
It's
when is it ever
sometimes
pretty?
pretty.
When is it pretty?
Well, I don't. We have our moments.
I want you to point to one recent moment. This is marriage.
One recent
counseling
moments. All right,
do
we'll
this.
go to. Let me just open up the shorts tab really quick in our collected videographed moments.
Well, all of those were weeks ago now. At this point.
Yeah, well,
Even.
that's just because our editor is, we give him shit from months ago.
Pointing a picture at myself. My one favorite reaction image of the guy pointing at himself, of me,
I don't know that. Antwan, could we pull up that reaction image?
of guy pointing at self and he's smiling and he's like, "Who, me?" Like that's what it looks like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Sorry.
Yeah. Because I am one of the editors of the shorts, and so it's like I have stuff from months ago.
Yeah, but you got other stuff on your plate, and yeah, no, we just. I wish I had an army of children soldier editors who did nothing but make me shorts all the time.
Marching
There
on.
you go. I found them.
Well, that's not the one that I was thinking of, but yeah, don't worry. Don't worry.
This is one of them. Which one, do you want which one do you want?
You keep talking. I'll find the one that I'm thinking of. You keep talking.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
All right.
All right, we have stuff on docket today. Mac and I dragged our ass out to the movie theaters and we watched a brand new movie again. We watched The Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. Akiva Schaffer and Seth MacFarlane. Naked Gun. Sorry, and
I'm
Liam
sorry,
Neeson
Seth
and Pamela
MacFarlane
Anderson.
was involved?
He was a producer or a writer or something. He was
one of those nonsense titles.
He was involved. Akiva Schaffer was the writer and director, I think. Naked
He was
Gun.
great.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Naked Gun. The original Naked Gun, right, was one of them Zaz movies, one of them Zucker Abrams and Zuckers. They're the ones who did The Airplane and The Top Secret and the 3 Naked Gun movies. That's probably what they're most well known for.
3 1/3.
Yes, the sequels get weird titles. It's like Naked Gun 33 1/3. Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
good. It's good. And these are wonderful movies. I'm a fan very much of the silly, goofy humor found in these movies. And it was a little skeptical when first heard the news of they're remaking The Naked Gun, and it's Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson is the guy, and these people are involved in it. So it's like, all right.
Yeah, he's no Leslie Nielsen.
He's no Leslie Nielsen. Leslie Nielsen was a treasure, specifically because they've talked about this before, about how he never took the joke to be the joke. That was what's made his comedy so. Why he works in The Naked Gun and not in Dracula Dead and Loving It, for instance.
You're
Because
right. Well,
because
not a whole lot worked in Dracula Dead and Loving It.
well, Dracula Dead and Loving It, there's very often where they're like, and we're going to point the camera at Leslie Nielsen and he's going to make a goofy face. And it's like, no, just have him be serious Dracula. One of the funniest jokes in that movie is when Renfield's trying to say something and he goes, Renfield, I don't care. And then he keeps walking. Like, it's how it is, right? So you see this and you're like, I don't know how this movie's going to go. First trailer came out. I thought the first trailer was promising. I think we discussed that you were like, like,
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was I just had like a bad vibe. Okay, thank you for that.
Yeah, we get to talk about Dracula Dead and Loving It. Yes.
Okay, yeah, but no, I saw the trailer and then they used that song where it's like whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police, and I was like, this just has been used in so many bad trailers over the years that instantly it was a turn off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and then yeah, I'll put my hand up, admit when I'm wrong. It's like by trailers, I'm usually pretty good at predicting if a movie's going to be good or not. And I'm just like, a modern remake of The Naked Gun, and the trailer kind of looks weird. I didn't have high hopes, but then I got to watch the movie, and then I saw all the reviews, and I'm like, it's true. It's damn true.
It was a pretty all right movie. And it was fun.
Yeah, I giggled my ass off.
It was fun seeing it in a crowded theater where people were laughing at all the jokes. And sometimes a joke happened and I was the only one that laughed at it, and that's fine. When there was oh god, what was it? It was one of I think it was like the crane gag where they're like trying to get the car out of the water and it's a giant crane game. And I
love that one.
He drops the car. I think I was the only one who was like laughing loudly at that. Something like that.
Well, but no, because they're watching this guy play, the claw game, and then he drops the fucking car, and everybody goes, and I'm like, what?
Just tough luck.
It was a perfect reaction from everybody involved.
And it was a good Naked Gun. Was it the best Naked Gun? I don't know. That first Naked Gun's a pretty good Naked Gun. But I mean, is it
Just
at least
the fact that it's a slapsticky movie in this day and age is impressive.
Is it as good as the third Naked Gun? No.
Well, we'll take it easy, Mac. That's Mount Rushmore right there.
Strong words there, pal.
Yeah, third Naked Gun's in Cooperstown. All right, hard to touch.
Here's the thing. Is that I wish, as much as I laughed at this movie, and let's get the negatives out of the way before talking about the positives. As much as I loved this movie and genuinely laughed at it, there were times where I'm like, okay, what's the joke going to be? And there's no joke. Because every single camera move, every single action in the old Naked Gun movies led to some kind of gag or joke. A simple like pan across a scene was enough for Leslie Nielsen to like walk around a door frame and get to the next room.
Amazing.
And like shit like that. Where there was just a lot of times where it was like overhead footage of a car like driving somewhere, and I'm like, okay, what's the joke gonna be? Is it gonna be like there's rats or something like walking next to the road, or like something to indicate that they're small? Like, what's the joke? And there was no joke. It was just like, oh, that was just B-roll footage of a car driving. Okay. Like and I know they thought of stuff like this because there were jokes in the background for a lot of shots where he would be walking and he walked past a coffee shop, and the coffee shop would be Flick the Bean Coffee, and I'm like, that's funny as shit. Like the fact that they're not presenting that as like an obvious joke, it's just like, oh, it's a thing in the background. So if you notice, you notice. So it's like I know they thought of stuff like that, but it's just there were some moments where I'm like, oh, there's nothing here, and I wish there was more.
Yeah, because it's what you expect out of the Naked Gun, is you expect literally non-stop jokes. That's what made like the original movies funny back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that there's not a single second this movie can possibly be serious.
Yeah, everything was a gag. But besides that, like very obvious thing, the rest of this movie worked. It worked so good.
Oh yeah.
What was that? Okay, you know fighting sports and whatnot. What was that one announcer that was
That's Bruce Buffer.
Okay, the guy that was like, my wife She put on her makeup when I went to leave today and said that she was doing nothing.
Fuck no! Oh god, I felt like a dumbass for not knowing who he was, and I didn't Google him afterwards because I was like, who the just a really they built him as like he didn't even look like an announcer. They said that he was like a former like fighter, and I'm like, this dude's way too old to be involved in any kind of cage fighting. So I'm like, what the hell's going on here? It was a hilarious bit where it's like, she put on makeup before I left. Guys, are you concerned?
It's like, what are you talking about here, pal? Like, what are you talking about?
It's like, can I use your phone to call the house? She knows if it's me calling.
It's fine. God, like the police squad closing and they're making a spirit Halloween where the police squad
they just put up the spirit Halloween. Oh, we're getting shut down.
And then they're immediately putting up the banner above the thing. When he pulls the electrical vehicle charging station out of the wall and all the prisoners escape, and he goes, "This town's going to the dogs." It's like that's a joke. That's a joke that would be. That's a joke that would be in the original Naked Gun. It's like it worked. It worked wonderfully. I think the funniest joke that I knew going into the movie was Cody Rhodes as the bartender. Where
oh my god, I had no idea. I was just stunned and floored.
Because I saw that someone had recorded it, and I saw it on some social media thing where it was like, "You shot my brother in the back in the name of justice." That could literally be thousands of people. He was unarmed, hundreds. He was running away, 50.
Dozens.
He was what? Yeah, he was white. Ah, so you're Tony Rowland's brother. Epic stuff. Like
actual fucking peak.
Yeah, genuinely the best it's ever been. Oh my god!
I don't think it's like if we were to get paid a lot of money to write a good joke, I like to think it would be like that.
Yeah, it would be just like we would write our one joke for the script, and that's
like us on our funniest day could have made that joke, and I had such a I was like geeking when the Cody Rhodes of all people delivered it. Perfect.
Yeah, he was white. Ah, so you're yeah, it was great. It was wonderful.
You know what was my favorite part about the movie, Mac?
Go for it.
I want you to Google its runtime.
It's it was like an hour 40, right? It was like
with credits, possibly.
Oh, it's saying for me 85 minutes. Boy, howdy! It felt like a good time. It felt like listen. It's as the scene's cut where you're like, okay, that's going on for long enough, and the scene cut there, and you're like, oh, good. And the jokes didn't go on to. It was perfect. It was perfect.
Absolutely magnificent. The fact that we could have an 85-minute movie that's like good and funny and give me everything that I needed in 2025. Thank God. Thank God.
Thank goodness.
Yes. I was just like, wow, that was. I go watch a movie at 7:00. I'm not leaving at midnight. Thank you. It took the credits to the movie was about half the runtime to the movie. Or no, what am I saying? The previews to the movie.
Yeah.
Where it's where it actually started, I'm like, oh geez, are you kidding me? Previews were 35 minutes.
It was there was a lot. There's a lot. I don't remember, and here's the thing, I don't remember all the movies. And I don't know if whatever. There's none that stood out to me as I want to go see that in the future. I was too excited.
Oh, for real? Running Man.
Oh, Running Man. Oh, you know what? Because I saw the Running Man trailer for the Fantastic Four. So I clocked it as Running Man, and then I immediately I know, yes, I'm committed. Edgar Wright, you're gonna make Edgar Wright, you're making another
Edgar Wright guy. Yeah.
Edgar Wright, you're making another action movie set to the music and the tempo of everything. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be perfect.
It's me standing up and saluting during the entire duration of the Running Man trailer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah, I put on my Edgar Wright beret.
Yeah.
Yes, my favorite modern action director.
Listen, all I'm saying is when Edgar Wright released the Spark Brothers, I was the only one in that theater watching that movie. I walked into the theater and I was literally the only guy sat in the theater.
Yeah, a Baby Driver for me is oh wow. Yeah, take a look. Speaking of the devil.
Hey.
That's I'm just bored and I don't have anything to do and I just want to watch a good movie. It's going to be Baby Driver.
That's one of those where I've seen it enough times that I basically know every beat in every musical bar in that movie. I'm very well acquainted.
Well, you know, like with special people like us,
Mhm.
or Mac, let me give you a quick question. Say you're walking in a mall and they're playing music, right?
You walk to the beat.
Thank you. You have to walk to the beat. I don't
Yes.
care how fucking silly I'm going to look. I cannot walk off beat, like ever. So a movie like that has
Mhm.
such specific beats to the choreography in the movie, the cinematography of the shots, like I'm going to memorize the entire fucking movie.
It is a rare quality in a movie where I'm such a music guy that when things aren't in tempo, when things don't match up with one another, it's very obvious to me. So like those first two scenes in Baby Driver where it's set to Bell Bottoms and then it's set to Harlem Shuffle. That first version of Harlem Shuffle.
And then Unsquare Dance.
Yes, but the first two scenes especially are like so perfectly set to the music where every line, everyone walking, every bit of action and like it's all perfect to the point where I point this out whenever I watch a movie with someone who's never seen it. The lady yelling up to somebody like, "Is she up there with you?" And the song responds by going, "Yeah." And it's like that to me is indicative of the whole movie, where it's like, oh yeah, the movie just does that for 2 hours, and it's perfect the whole time. And not to we got sidetracked onto Edgar Wright, but just like, yeah, Baby Driver is a movie I could talk about for a whole podcast episode. I think of just going scene by scene and being like, then this happens and it's perfect, and then this happens and it's wonderful. Then this happens.
He's not. He's not slow. All right.
No. Does it mean
Yeah.
it means slow? Is he slow? No.
Yeah.
Kid in
means
Devil
slow.
Behind the
Was he
Wheel.
slow? Yes. Yes.
not
Very
something-
cool.
It's not something I quote often, but I should more. When Kevin Spacey delivers that monologue and he's like, "And I just drew up an entire map while we were talking." How fucking impressive is that?
Fuck, that was the last great thing Kevin Spacey did.
It was right after that accusations came rolling in.
Yep. I love saying bananas. I just say it all the time.
Bananas.
Bananas.
Nobody said bananas to me tonight.
Dude, no. Okay. Imagine you're leaving like a party. And it's like, where are you going, Mac? Where are you going? Bananas.
Bananas.
Nobody said bananas to me tonight. And then you just leave.
Leave. And that's the last you'll ever see of me.
Yes. Gone. Wow, he had like 15 beers and he's driving a car. Where's he going?
How fucking impressive is that? You hear about the ghost of 118?
Devil behind the wheel. He's really not that good at driving, but he's a devil behind the wheel.
What I like about that, when he flips open the case, there's two cassettes that immediately pop out. It's the middle one, Mother or Mom, which is supposed to pop out to you. And then the one right above that is Mozart with a go-kart. And that's another one that I wish they
I always noticed Mozart with the go-kart.
Yeah, it's like you notice that and you're like, then, oh, Mom, but I really want to. Because they made Was He Slow into a real track that's on the soundtrack.
Soundtrack, bingo.
Yeah. So I kind of wish they made Mozart with a go-kart into one too. Anyways, Edgar Wright, I'm going to be there for Running Man. I promise you that.
Exactly.
More than The Long Walk. So those are both Richard Bachman. Okay, so you know Stephen King, right?
Of course.
We don't have to talk. Okay, Stephen King early in his career had his Richard Bachman persona. Are you aware of this?
No.
So he wanted to know that if his books were getting accepted just because he was Stephen King or not. So he made a new author persona of Richard Bachman, who then went on to write a few books. Rage, which is no longer in print because it's about a school shooting. The Long Walk, which is another movie that they're making that's coming out relatively soon. Roadwork.
Sure hope it does.
Roadwork ahead. Yeah. Oh man, I have a joke to send you. The Running Man. And then right as Thinner, which is, the one that we thinner, fatter, that joke. Right as that was about to get published, someone exposed him as Richard Bachman or whatever. And then Thinner was like a huge runaway success.
It's
But, like,
him. Stephen King is Turner Bachman Overdrive. No,
Yes,
he ruined my fucking scheme.
that's exactly where he got the name from, by the way. Turner
Are you
Bachman
kidding me?
Overdrive. Yeah, that's where he got the last name Bachman from. That's not a joke.
Damn, I'm good. Damn, that's
Yeah.
hilarious.
You had that 20 miles upwind or downwind
Yeah,
running.
me, the Native American tracker. Oh, that's Stephen King getting inspired from Turner Bachman
Turner Bachman
Overdrive.
Overdrive. And so so it's two like newer Stephen King adaptations that are coming out. The old Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger is deliberately very much not the Running Man, the story. This
I would
is
imagine.
this is a podcast idea that I actually have for you, where we just go through Stephen King movie adaptations, and I talk about how they're different from the book, and you talk about how they're good or bad cinema.
You know, Mac, when we were first, a little peek behind the curtain for all you Castonis out there. When we were first talking about making a podcast and we're just like
Huh?
thinking up ideas of like, what the fuck do we talk about before we just settled on rambling for 45 minutes?
Ramble
Oh,
on.
that was a really big contender right there. It's like, oh yeah, no, we
Mm.
could go and we can dissect every single Stephen King film adaptation, which
Yeah,
would take
'cause
fucking forever, and that would actually be
it
a great
would.
idea.
I wouldn't mind doing that just once a week, watching a bad Stephen King movie. Because let's be honest, it maybe sometimes it's good, but more often than not, it's bad.
Yeah,
And then
just the sheer volume of books that he wrote that got turned into some kind of media. It more often than not, it's a direct to TV movie, and they suck
buddy,
ass.
the Langoliers, the Tommy Knockers,
Oh, say more words at me, Max. Say more words.
straight dog ass is what I'm saying. So, what I wanted to say is, so the old Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's really like, besides a couple elements like dystopian future, man on the run from assassins and whatnot. It's really not that similar to the story, and the Running Man adaptation that Edgar Wright's doing does look fairly similar, where it's like, oh, you're being hunted by the world. Good luck, good luck, champ. If you make it for
That
30
sounds
days,
awesome.
yes, and the story is kind of awesome. I think so, because it's really dystopian future. Everyone has to, like, no one has any money, so they go on these fucked up game shows to win money, and the Running Man is the most popular. You're being hunted by the whole world, pretty much. Good luck. Escape for 30 days, and
I'm so excited.
I am too, because it looks good and it looks like a good adaptation. Uh,
Yes, I love everything. Everybody involved looks fantastic. Edgar Wright, we just spent like 5 minutes sucking him off. What's his name? Who's the guy? I keep calling him Glenn Howerton, but that's not his name.
Glenn Campbell, is that right?
Is
That
it
seems
Campbell?
right.
He's a Glenn. I know that for sure.
Glenn Powell.
Powell.
Yeah.
Colin Powell.
Colin Powell.
Yep. Okay, yeah, Glenn. Yeah, Glenn looks good. Michael Cera is a schizo
Glenn-
in there. He looks good.
Glenn Campbell is the country music guy who sang such hits as Southern Nights and Rhinestone
Oh wow,
Cowboy.
so he's actually like really cool.
Yeah, except he's from the 70s. So you put a Glenn in front of me and I'm like, oh, Glenn Campbell, LaBeef from the old
Mac,
studio.
you old soul, you.
Yeah, it's bad.
No, it's not. No, it's everybody just has their own special interests. All right. Yes, Mac just happens to know everything about 70s media.
Enough talking about me in 70s media, because my boy Antwan actually, he was doing something this week.
Christ, you're right. We ran over the Antwan bit.
No.
But before we go, I want you to give a rating to Naked Gun.
Oh, like it was better than the Fantastic Four movie, I thought. So like probably like a 7 or an 8. Like an 8 out of 10. Maybe?
I like a 7 as a comedy. That's great.
Yeah. It was a good comedy. I had a good time.
Funny haha. All right. Antwan, what were you doing? What have you been up to?
I've been doing a lot of work with my buddy Kenny over here. Actually, perfect time. So me and Kenny went down to downtown LA, right? We went to Koreatown. Now, we went to Koreatown because we needed a couch, and we need this couch because I'm building the studio for you guys. So we're gonna get a so yeah, by the way, production quality is gonna go up soon. So
you motherfuckers are ready.
So me and Kenny are going down. We go to Koreatown, and we finally meet up with this person. very very sweet Korean lady. But when I entered the room, I didn't realize it took a second to click in my mind that I've never actually met a proper Korean person before. And when I walked inside, there was like cardboard cutouts of every K-pop member I could ever see in there.
Oh my god.
This was like a young teenage Korean girl's fantasy of like K-pop, like cutouts everywhere, like stuffed animals and stuff. And I was like, I was
Oh
kind of in
no.
shock. I was like, is this what Koreans are normally? Like, is this what it's
You
like
might have just
normally?
run into an eccentric.
Maybe. Okay, but I gotta bring this up for a second, right? Okay,
Holy
number
crap.
3, right? Number 3. She had
Jungkook.
7 of them. 7 cutouts in this small apartment. This apartment was not very big, by the way. It fits like one person. It's very small. Even for America, it's very small. And
And you were
I
here to
walked
buy a
in.
couch off of this
So
Korean woman?
yeah,
No,
so we
he's here
got
to
the
buy that
couch.
poster, that Jungkook poster.
Oh god.
I thought we were all clear on that.
Hi, I'm
So-
here for the Jungkook poster.
So me and Kenny, because we got the truck and everything, we got the couch, and we ended up moving everything. And after we left, we were like, I don't think that was normal, even for a Korean. We just
Wait a
weren't
minute.
sure.
Something was really weird about that place.
Something's a little fishy.
We were like, like I've been to other girls' houses and stuff, and I even been to Tim's house, and I was just like, is this really
Yeah,
the
Tim, the
Korean
other girl.
experience? Well, you know what I mean.
I was gonna say brag about it, that he's been to other girls' houses.
Yeah. There we go.
But I was sitting there like, is this normal? Is this like this is what I should expect from most Korean women that are
in a couple dealings that I've had with women who are into K-pop bands, nobody's just kind of like into it. They're always obsessed with it. You know, like it's a massive deal for them.
Yeah,
and for me it was like, okay, is the music good, or is it just like you're just idolizing the
They're pretty boys. They're pretty
like,
pale boys. God, they're so pale.
The funniest part is when I walked in there, she 100% Pepe puppet just like in her shelf, and I just noticed it immediately when I walked in that room, and I was like, huh?
Pepe the Frog?
Yeah, Pepe the Frog.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, so she's based like that?
Yeah, she's kind of cool and based, actually, I think.
Yes, a little Kekistan flag.
But the main thing that you walked into that room and there was like 7 different guys, cardboard cutouts. I was like, okay, am I walking into a horror movie? Is this like, am I about to get murdered? Like,
oh no, K-pop women can't murder you. Oh, that's fucking odd, man. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Antwan. That must have been
honestly,
a traumatic experience.
It was very sweet. It was just weird. It was like I walked into the room and I was like, it was like I was in some liminal space of like a bunch of cardboard cutouts.
Antwan just walking in. My immediate thought, if I was in your shoes, would just be like, I shouldn't be here. I'm seeing things that probably she doesn't want to be seen.
The interaction was so quick. I looked at Kenny. I was like, yeah, this will work. But Kenny looked at me and we both like understood each other. I'm like, we kind of want to get the fuck out of here.
Yes, the hairs just stand up on your arm. It's like I wouldn't say danger, but
I didn't feel like I was in danger, but I felt very uncomfortable. I was like, I don't know if these cardboard cutouts, like, I should be here. Like, I don't know if you have some cult going on, or I'm gonna just let you deal with that.
You just ran into a female nerd. I mean, that's the way it is.
Hey, but besides the point, we ended up getting the couch. We're getting the studio prepped for you guys, and I'm getting stuff set up. So right now, from what he told me from yesterday, I can't be there right now, but I will be leaving after we record the session to head over there to decorate more of the studio and get the shit prepped. But we're getting acoustic art and everything, so it's going to be a proper production. We're going to have a camera. I'm trying to get Mac a webcam right now, and hopefully by then we'll have production quality go up. So it'll be great. I'm
That's
super
gonna be
excited for
so
it.
fucking cool. Holy crap.
Yeah, Kenny's excited too. I mean, he's been wanting to do this for a long time as well, and I was just as in for it, so here we are.
Yo, 3 cheers for the greatest producer combo on earth. All right. Antwan and Kenny. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Thank you, Kenny.
Okay, we're good.
I like the
God,
yippee.
you guys deserve a crispy high five and a nice cold beer.
Honestly, not a bad idea. I might do that after.
Yeah, no, as soon as that's done, it's Modelo Negra time on me.
All right. I'll hold you to it. I will hold you to it.
Yes. Today will also be Modelo Negra time for me because I got invited to a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard concert.
No shot. Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay. That's fun.
Yeah. One of my boys was like, "Hey, Nick, I got a spare ticket to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard," and I'm like, "That's the funniest fucking name I've ever heard for a band."
Are you not familiar with King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard?
That's exactly how he said that, and no.
Okay, maybe it's a very white boy band, but they're very fun. They're very good. I'm very excited for you. I'm very excited. For you.
No. I just played like a random song, and it's like, oh, it kind of sounds like Primus drums, and I was a little hyped.
They change. They like can change rapidly between album to album. During the pandemic and whatnot, I think it was in 2022 or so, like they released like a bunch of albums in the same year. And it was just like, oh my god, they like for a band that can't like was formed not that long ago, they've released like 20 something albums. Like
they look like Turner Bachman Overdrive.
Yeah, they're Australian. They're fun.
Oh, you die, mate.
Honestly,
yeah, okay.
Honestly, they fit the vibe. They're fire.
They look
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the boy, he just he hit me up where I'm gonna go over there. I also promised him a bunch of Modelo Negras.
Hell yeah.
Yep, champagne and beers,
good.
baby.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So that's Nick's slot for later.
Mm-hmm.
And oh god, in the midtime, today's one of the few days where we can play the Battlefield 6 beta. I don't know if you guys have got on that.
I have to watch a streamer to get a key. Apparently, that's what I've been told.
For real?
Yeah, you can watch.
Oh no! Well,
and get
today, yesterday, and today, you can just play it, right?
Oh, okay. So
it's an open beta, and there's going to be like one more time for an open beta. Quick video game sidebar. I think Battlefield's back. Battlefield might be really so back, and praise God.
Remember, no pre-orders. No pre-orders.
That's the thing about me being so on the fence about this Battlefield beta is because nothing's changed except like it's still being developed by DICE, right? It's still a DICE game. It's still being published by EA. I don't know if that's like you say it's back, and sure, I'm willing to believe you, but not. If we're going back to how I feel about video games, it's like nothing's changed in any space to make it seem like it's a different type of game. So it's probably not going to be that good for me on release. You know what I mean? Why do you think it's back?
I played the beta and I was like, oh wow, this is a good game. Like it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a really minimal amount of nonsense to expect. It's like
it's a classic war shooter, and there isn't like goofiness to it like last time now.
Absolutely no goofiness, and also I picked like what I always play engineer, and I also pick you gotta right. It's like who will take out the tanks? It's gonna be Nick. It's always gonna be Nick. Not our Jimmy, but yeah. And I didn't notice until like I got shot and I was like crying for a medic to pick me up. It's like, oh my god, am I a woman character? Like I couldn't tell. I thought I was just an effete Asian man. So it's like, The argument that a lot of my based comrades have is like, I don't want no fucking woman in my shooters, and it's like, Wookiees exist, and EA's never gonna change that hard, but at least it doesn't look ridiculous. It's like they look like soldiers. Like soldiers look like soldiers.
So masculinity is back? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, dude, it's
I tried
like
to make a Wookiee noise.
playing Battlefield 6 just wait, hold on. What noise you were making?
I was trying to make a Wookiee noise by the mic. I was trying to do wasn't caught by the mic. Yeah.
God damn it. Don't worry, with our new production, we're going to get Wookiee noises up the yang. All right, you guys are ready for Max Wookiee noises.
It's going to be nothing but Wookiee noises.
But Battlefield 6 is a fun game. I'm just like, it feels good, it plays good, it looks like great. Because back in the day, when Battlefield 4 came out, I told the boys, it's like, graphics are not going to get better than this. At least for like a really long time, this is peak. And I feel like we've reached another peak.
Okay.
It's gonna be a new era of Battlefield. It's gonna be like Battlefield 3 all over again. It's gonna feel great.
I don't want to go ahead and say that. We'll wait till the full game comes out. But playing the beta has me optimistic.
That's good. That's good. We like to hear that.
Yes. God, it's so cool. Oh, okay. And look, would you look at that? Our producer has given us the privilege of discussing wrestling once more, and we're gonna milk that shit, baby. We're gonna milk that shit right now.
Real quick, briefly going back to the K-pop conversation, I was trying to remember the whole time the name of a lady. I saw it in a tweet where a guy had this Korean woman on a flag, and literally every comment was her. Every comment was her name. And I was like trying to remember what the fuck her name was, and I finally found it, and I sent the picture into Discord. Does this sell you on the idea of K-pop whatsoever? This beautiful woman doing her thing.
Yes, please.
Yes, it does. Okay.
She's the type of woman I'd cut my hands for, you know?
Yeah. And the tweet was, "In this house, we salute the flag." And that was
we kneel for the cross, salute the flag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There is a K-pop woman who is a Roman Catholic. If we could find her, identify her, and put up an image of her, that'd be great.
K-pop idol thing. If that's what they look like.
What if you came out to visit and I had 4 of her as standees in my room? And it was the same one over and over.
Crazy. I'd
come on, Jeremy.
Back, but
okay. But listen, I was just asking questions. I'm just asking questions.
What would Papa Soul say about this?
I don't care.
Oh, you don't care what your dad thinks?
At this point in time, I don't care. If it was so it's for a joke, right?
Right? It would just be my man, my son, right?
At some point in the past, this was apropos of nothing. We had not discussed anything previously in the past minute. He was just like, once upon a time, I too had the yellow fever, and that was it. that was it was so knowing that, it was just like, okay.
It's funny that you bring that up because I literally texted Kenny when I went home, and I was like, Kenny, do I have yellow fever? And he was like, I don't think you do, but if you think you do, you probably do.
Oh my god! I mean, you guys can't blame yourselves. It's in your code.
It's in our DNA.
Yes, a white man is drawn to an Asian woman as a fly is to a hunk of shit. It's just what you do.
I don't understand. I don't understand it personally, but wrestling, you said? Did something
wrestling? Yeah, no. Away from these gorgeous Asian women, and
in the world of wrestling that we should care about.
You bet your ass, Brock is back, baby. Yes, the Beast incarnate reared his ugly head after 2 years in timeout for cheating on his wife.
You better be real careful about what you say here, bud. It's a legal case.
Okay,
that's still going on.
So it's a whole lot of alleged shit. kind of just scooting that aside and shoving that all on Vince, Brock is back.
Brock is back.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Were you surprised, Mike?
Yeah, I expected something. I did not expect Brock Lesnar. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't. I didn't have Brock on the bingo card, you know. For context, so this was night 2 of SummerSlam, where night 2 the bad guys won. Can I say that? Night 2 of SummerSlam, the bad guys won. Yeah, where it was like every match. I can't think of them all at the top of my head, but like Naomi won.
Well, Cody's not a bad guy.
No, but like besides Cody, every match was
heels taking it. Heels were raking.
Yeah.
There's this beast of a man.
Holy shit!
That is, I mean, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, go.
I want to talk about night 2 SummerSlam real quick. Okay, so going down the card super quick. Naomi won against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Good match. It was just a good, solid, all around match. The tightest tables, ladders, and chair match, even tighter than the one they did right after WrestleMania. This one
was really tight.
This one was real good. Everyone got bumps in. Everyone got their shit in. It was really
so
good.
Many tables broken. Holy fuck!
SmackDown Tag Team Division is back, baby. And I say this with zero irony.
Pretty awesome, right? Yeah.
It's Wyatt Six and Andrade and Rey Fenix. You got to come up with a name for them eventually. Hey, I used to be real down on DIY. Not so anymore. They're pretty all right, them boys.
They've been all right. They've been good. Everybody been saying on their ass. I'm like, these guys have chops.
It was just like, for a while, it was just like, we're going to have the tables, ladders, and chair match with Motor City Machine Guns. Yay! Street Profits. Yay! And DIY. Okay. Like that's just how I felt for a while.
They are not the weakest link.
They're not. They're really good. Fraxium, which Motor City Machine Guns, and the Street Profits. And all of the other Wyatt Sixes joined in, and Candice LeRae took a nasty bump off a ladder. That was awesome to see. Get her doing more shit like that. That gives her personality. Becky Lynch defeated Lyra Valkyria by pinfall just because Bayley fucking interfered or whatever. Good match. Don't like the outcome.
Bayley mentioned me pinching my nose and having disdain for San Jose.
Okay. Yeah. Solo Sikoa defeated Jacob Fatu by escaping the cage. This was a whatever match. Didn't care for it too much.
Yeah, I kind of tuned out. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I like Jacob Fatu. I like Solo Sikoa. I don't think how this match should have gone. It felt real sloppy. Dominic Mysterio defeated AJ Styles by pinfall. Fantastic fucking match. Dominic Mysterio doing Eddie Guerrero shit the entire time.
Both of them were doing Eddie Guerrero shit.
Yeah, but like specifically Dominic Mysterio did the chair thing, which AJ Styles was like, also the chair slam fall over, right? The referee doesn't know what happened.
He put the chair on his head and then he lied down and he was like, yeah, and the ref comes and he's just looking at them both like, oh, what the fuck happened here? And I was like, this is cute.
Mysterio untying his boot, which I caught immediately as soon as he did it. And then AJ Styles was doing the ankle lock hold. And I'm like, he's going to slip out of the boot. And
AJ Styles was just dumbfounded that he's like, where's his foot? As he says, holding onto the boot. And then he's already knocked out. It's great.
What? And then it was the Cody Rhodes and John Cena match. And it was the last one. So John Cena has been heel for a while, and the past couple of weeks they've been pulling him back. And on Friday night, he's like, you know what, Cody, I will wrestle you as John Cena. So Cody Rhodes does his whole entrance, comes in, John Cena's starts. And for those of you who don't know, his heel Titantron has just been like white text on black background for the entire time he's been heel. So it's like it starts off like that, where it's his music with that, and it's like, what is he still heel? Like, what's going on? And as soon as the Abadu da 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 da, as soon as that happens, it flashes to the giant, toy man picture of John Cena saluting. Yes. The last time is now, and it's like, John Cena's so back, baby. John Cena's so back. And then it was a 40-minute match, and it was awesome.
It was a real good pop when they did that transition too. And it's like, oh god, everybody was like singing along to his little theme. Any little move that he did in the ring, like he had them all with him, and I'm like, this is beautiful.
They were booing Cody. That's how much they were cheering John Cena. They were booing Cody. They announced,
Cody heel approaching ?
First introducing the challenger, and then they started booing on Cody Rhodes. Like, you were just singing his music a minute ago. And then,
he's not John.
but he's not John Cena. That's the thing. And I don't think they're going to do any more with him and John Cena. Cody Rhodes won against John Cena, by the way, to win the undisputed WWE Championship.
Good clean match. You said it was 40 minutes.
It says here 37:45. So
damn, yeah, they entertained us for that long. It was beautiful.
It was real good. Basically,
I think it was the sharpest I've seen John during the entire time he's come back. It was
because he's not holding back. That's been the criticism for John Cena the entire time he's been back, is that like, he doesn't want to injure himself, so he's playing really safe. He's not doing, the big moves.
I get the thematic, but it's like he looked amazing. I feel like his physique was just like back to where we expected John Cena.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, no, dude, just he looked great. He moved great. They were great. It was fantastic.
There was multiple spots where I'm like, this is like, they're going to be writing, articles about this match. When they appeared underneath the stage using Cody Rhodes' little entrance thing, and John Cena
the elevator.
Had him in the attitude adjustment. Perfect, beautiful cinema.
F you.
They're probably not going to do anything more right with these two. It was like a very clean match. There was like mutual respect, handshake. There was,
he gave him the finger afterwards. Was like, "Here's the guy, cheer for Cody," and I'm like, "That's wonderful. That's wonderful." And of course, it had to end with that big cornbread some bitch
John
crawling
Cena,
out from under his rock.
There's a shot of John Cena where he said, "We can't get any better than that," and I'm like, "That's perfect." That's like you could read his lips. And then Brock Lesnar came out and killed John Cena. It was the wildest fucking thing where it's like John Cena's like, all right, I guess I'll gotta leave the ring now. And then Brock Lesnar's music started playing. He came out, he took off his hat and vest real slow like, and then he killed John Cena in the middle of the ring.
Dude, Michael Cole, I wrote it down. It was one of the few things that I wrote down for this. Michael Cole screamed, "Holy shit," on the top of his lungs. I was like, what? That's right after I screamed, "Holy shit."
Yeah.
It was like a call and response. It was very natural from him. I'm very glad he did it. It just felt right because I was like, holy shit, that's Brock Lesnar.
The Beast is back.
Yeah, the Beast is back. Hey, good for him. Good for him.
Is this
they were like just cock teasing us for No.
What I mean is like, is this going to be the last John Cena feud? Because we got him for like 4 more months, right? Before it's bedtime for Bonzo.
Yeah, honestly, this probably will be it.
I'm glad that Brock Lesnar has a beard. He looks way better in it. I just have to say.
Oh yeah, he needs it.
The beard is way better.
I agree.
Like if he didn't have a beard, he would be like kind of skinhead looking.
Yeah, he looks like an actual Viking now. I'm all for it.
Yeah, 100%. The dude is descendant of those nautical raiders. An Anglo's worst nightmare. He is.
Mm-hmm. Why he lives in Minnesota.
Yeah, straight Germanic monster. He's a monster. And they did exactly what he needed to do. He came in, just F5'd him, walked out looking super fucking jacked, and I'm like, Brock.
One of my favorite stories about Brock Lesnar is OVW. So, Dave Bautista, Randy Orton, whatnot. All those guys back in the day.
Yep, it was Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Ohio Valley Wrestling, for those in the know. Randy Orton has a story about like the very first exercise they were doing the day was running the ropes. So, running towards the ropes, turning around, bouncing, and then coming back, right? So Brock Lesnar is running the ropes. He miscalculates one of the rope that he runs at, and he like flies through the middle rope and takes out like multiple rows of chairs. And if you've ever seen the room that Ohio Valley Wrestling takes place in, it's not a large room, but he takes out like rows of chairs in this room.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar flying halfway across the room on his own strength.
And then he gets up and he goes, "Oh, you bet you guys want to see that again." And then he gets back to running the ropes. Randy Orton's like, "Now we're all terrified of this guy."
Holy shit. Yeah, he's an indestructible monster.
Yeah, he's a machine. Like,
this guy's a former UFC heavyweight champ.
Yeah. I find it kind of cool that like we're not going to see like Batista come back, probably, right? But we're getting like a lot of John Cena's like, last hurrahs with his boys, with the boys that are still around and are still willing to wrestle with him for a bit.
Yeah, the dudes he did his best work with.
We had Randy and Punk and R-Truth, and we're gonna get Brock. Who knows if there's gonna be like one final whatever, but
who knows if Edge comes right back at the end just for shits and giggles?
God, can you on this day?
I would. It would be. It's not gonna happen. There's no way it can happen.
Can Tony Khan lend Edge for just a day? For just like one day?
Just a half second. That's all you need. It would be too good. Yeah. An Edge and Cena thing? Oh my god.
You know, on the Castoe show, you can watch what you want, then you can go. Make sure you subscribe and like it too. Ooh, and then you'll realize Castoe's here for you.